Executive education is currently very important because we see that there are lot of disruption that is taking place. Disruption first in technology, and from technology these disruption obviously moving in the economy. Major disruption currently first is analytics, then there is a digital marketing, this innovative methods of supply chain management, wider use of artificial intelligence. So these are some of the major disruptions in technology which is directly affecting the economy in terms of improving its productivity, improving in terms of restructuring of the organizations, this then impact in terms of this employment also. So obviously when we talk about these disruptions, so how these disruptions are going to be included in curricula, how training programs, how educational programs can be imparted. In case of Western countries as well as in US, what is happening that a lot of disruption that has taken place, lot of innovations that has taken place. There are the new practices, management practices which have been introduced regularly. And then these companies, they too are providing lot of incentives as far as this executive education is considered. They are providing incentives in terms of providing holidays to their staff. They themselves are organizing programs. So that's why in these countries, this revenue from this executive education is quite significant. In India, this is catching. There are first limited IIMs. They are organizing executive education programs. Some institutions like All India Management Association also significantly organizing an executive education program. So first of all, there is a need to create awareness among companies that these executive programs are very important. They need to allocate budget for these executive education programs. And I think that over the period of time, companies, they too would realize the significance of executive education programs, and they too will start allocating a lot of funds for the purpose of executive education program. We as a professional body emphasize a lot on customized company oriented program. So we have introduced almost all significant program which may be called new age programs like business analytics, digital marketing, financial modeling, public procurement, dispute settlement. Likewise, we too are emphasizing on a startup program for the startup, and we too have a program, short-term programs which are known as professional diploma on a functional areas like marketing, like this international business, like this operations, like this pharmaceutical marketing. So time to time we are in a process of introducing these programs so this corporate can be updated, they can join these programs, and whatsoever are the new learnings in a new form of skills and competencies that can be imparted to them. We spend very less amount of our GDP as far as research and development is considered, because earlier in a protected environment, in a restricted environment, research and development, that was not considered to be a significant issue for improving production, techniques as well as productivity. But over the period of time, there is a realization that by doing this investment in research and development, there is a significant improvement in production and productivity, and cost is also going to be reduced substantially. We have currently quite good examples of China. China recently in last 10-15 years is spending a lot of money in research and development. We know that US is on top of the list as far as number of innovations and number of patents are considered. So over the last 4-5 years in India also there is a realization, growing realization with with the pace of reforms, with the opening of economy, more and more economy, with increase in foreign direct investment, that if you have to be competitive in the global market, then there is a need that how your production techniques, your supply chain techniques, your overall cost, and how finally your product is going to be competitive in a global